Hello ladies and gentlemen, today this is Starcreed and today I'm going to be casting a match between Pughy, a Protoss player who spawned as the Red Terran on Metalopolis, and his opponent is prers. I have no idea how to say that name. I'm just going to call him Prers. Or the Zerg player who is blue on the bottom left hand corner of Metalopolis. Now they have spawned at cross positions. So this is going to make Prers not unable to get that expansions, obviously, but a little more difficult to expand as fast as he would have if they were in close positions. Now Prers sending out that early probe, scouting probe, to see what is going on. And as any Zerg player would do in Metalopolis, he is sending out the Overlord to the near position. Now it looks like that probe did realize that the Zerg player did not spawn here. So it looks like Pughy is going to take that probe and scout somewhere else. Looks like he is just about to get his pylon down. Yep, there goes his pylon. And the spawning pool at 8, I believe it was. So some sort of early rush, perhaps. Whoops. Looks like Pughy is going to take that watchtower with that scouting probe. No, he is not. He is going to move out and scout. While Prers' spawning pool is about halfway done, it looks like Pughy's pylon is just finishing. It doesn't look like he is going to be able to put up a gateway anytime soon. Looks like Prers is going for a scouting drone right as the probe of Pughy is going into the main of Prers, and he's going to see that fast spawning pool, so he is going to know that Zerglings are going to come out very quickly. Meanwhile, the drone going to this position right here, and he's not going to find the Protoss player. The Protoss player, meanwhile, has spawned the gateway. Zerg player is telling the Protoss that he is liking it. It looks like he is going for some kind of 2-gate build. Or perhaps that was just a counter to the early Zerglings he saw. But right now, Pughy's probe is right in the main. And those Zerglings are going to spawn and try to chase him out. Or, looks like, actually these Zerglings are going to go straight for the Protoss player's base, so we'll have to see how Pughy deals with that, because right now none of his gateways are up, just his first gateway is just finishing. And these 6 Zerglings could be detrimental to Pughy if they can get in to the main of the Protoss player's base. Prers is spawning 2 more Zerglings, or I guess 4 more. The scouting probe is going to leave, and he's just getting an extractor. Taking a look at the 6 Lings, they are just about to arrive. 1 Zealot spawned in time thanks to Chrono Boost, and it looks like he is going to defend that choke from try to defend the choke from the Zergling. Zergling's getting a surround on that Zergling, on that Zealot, I mean, and is going to take that out, and they're going to run straight through to, no, they're not going to, no, yes, they are going to the mineral line, or not. Pughy really should not Oh, he is going for the pylon, yes. What it looks like, yes, the zealot did spawn. 2 zealots spawning thanks to Chrono Boost, and that pylon goes down. The gateways are unpowered, but the second pylon is going up. These 2 zealots are going to successfully defend off these zerglings, but 2 more coming in as reinforcements. I don't think this is going to do anything to the zealots. 1 zealot has low health, but there aren't enough zerglings. 2 more zerglings coming in, yes, and he is going to be pulling that back. Pylon being constructed, 2 pylons being constructed, and more zealots being pumped out of the gateway. So yes, Pughy did not take too much damage from that Zergling rush, that unsuccessful Zergling rush. And Prers is going straight for fast expand to boost his economy compared to the Protoss player. It looks like he is moving out with these Zerglings right here to protect his expansion. And yes, since he did go a low pool strategy, he does need to drone up quite a lot. Taking a look at the Protoss player base, he does have 3 zealots and 2 gateways. Looks like another, the cyber core going up, chrono boosting his nexus with probes, and the forge also going up, probably for upgrades more likely than cannons. Once the cyber core is done, I believe Pughy will probably transition to some kind of 4 or 5 gate build. Quickly chrono boosting his warp gate technology is what I would expect him to be doing. He does have 1 extractor on gas, and so he does need some more gas before he can research warp gate. Meanwhile, the hatchery is almost done at the natural, and Prers is droning up like he should be. He is probably going to get that metabolic. Yes, the metabolic boost is on the way now. And when these lings get upgraded to speedlings, they are going to cause no problem. They're going to have no problem running past these zealots straight into the main of the Protoss player. Warp gate still not being researched. Looks like Pughy has spotted that 1 zealot trying to get. Prers was trying to get a scout into the main, but the stalker is going to shoot that down, and Pughy now has started the research. Looks like the second assimilator going up, a few more pylons, and some cannons to defend against attempted odds. And there's the chrono boost for the warp gate. Looks like the Zerg player did get his expansion up. He is trying to saturate his main and expansion, though his economy is not that great because of the strategy he decided to go. Such an early pull. Looks like his probe is coming to, Pughy's probe is going to scout. And he does not know about this expansion yet, but this probe is going to come and see this creep and the Zerglings, and he is going to know that Prers has thrown down an expansion. Meanwhile, cannons warping in. Looks like warp gate technology about 2/3 of the way done. Surprised he is not chrono boosting that anymore. He should be sometime very soon. He has a sentry, 3 zealots, and a stalker, and 2 cannons to defend his main. Meanwhile, it looks like these Zerglings are going to move out and try to, as they are speedlings now, and they are going to try to do some damage against the Protoss player. Pughy is holding that watchtower so he knows when the Zerglings are coming. And looks like the Protoss player did throw down an Nexus, but these Zerglings are going to come, and so he is going to cancel that, and he is leading the Zerglings to the cannons, and he's going to block off the force field. Great use of that force field, splitting the Zerglings in half, so he can easily deal with these speedlings. And all these speedlings split in half by this force field is no match against these forces. Oh, the stalker is going to go down, although speedlings did manage to kill that stalker, but that can be quickly Respawn. And the warp gate technology being done. We're probably going to see more gateways going up. Of course, the Nexus. And these two gateways being turned into warp gates as soon as those two zealots spawn. Which they did, so these should be becoming warp gates anytime soon. It looks like prers is going to have to... Oh, and here comes the lair upgrade. He needs that tech if he is going to deal with these Protoss forces. Speedlings aren't going to do anything if he keeps spawning only speedlings. But he also needs to drone up. Let's take a look at their income. Looks like they are about equal on income because the Zerg player did not go for a strong economy in the early game, even though Protoss players does not have the expansion up yet, but soon will. Oh, we see a Twilight Council go up and 2 more gateways. Yes, so it is going to be a 4-gate build. He is chrono boosting these warp gates. And on the map, it looks like the speedlings are going to come and try to move out again. But the prers did send this probe and did see what was coming, so he is going to warp in a zealot. And he's going to try to take out this expansion. No, he does cancel it. It was so close to being done also. Such a shame. And there is a sentry, so more force fields are probably going to be put up. These gateways are still on the way, but the Twilight Council, I believe he is probably going to get charged with, or blink, or some sort of upgrade. Now it looks like prers is not going to move up into the main. He's just going to keep watch and not allow the Protoss player to gain an expansion. And even without an expansion, economy-wise, Pughy has so many more probes. Let's take a look at the units. Yeah, so many more harvesters. So oh, it looks like the speedlings are going to engage these units at the bottom of the choke. The sentry being pulled back to put that force field